You want to run this ship? Yes. Well, you can't.
Are you my mom? I hope not. That would be weird unless you're literally my mom. In which case, hey, it's great to have you in chat. What's up, everybody? Uh-oh, this one sounds like it might be a bummer. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Tig, the old biddy. I can't spell. Where... Oh, that's a lore drop. Tig the old biddy. A lore drop on Tig the old biddy. In the forest of Crookvald, the people are terrified of a singular name, a singular woman, Tig, the old biddy. Tig, the old biddy, is a notorious hag. And Moros called it, where my head was going, not only is she a notorious hag, she is a notoriously well-endowed hag. Not just physically, but with magical gifts. Tig, the old biddy, has slain and consumed the rest of her hag coven. And using the combined dark fae magics, become a sort of demigod of the Crookvald forest. I think it's Crookvald. You know, whatever I said. She demands children, goats, the sweetest of desserts, and should you fail to deliver all three on the same night, woe be upon you, for you will be dragged into the forest and never seen again. At least never seen in the form you once had. Tig, the old biddy, has no enemies, has no predators. She is the enemy and the predator. She denies all other gods, but for herself. And should you enter her woods, you enter with gifts and servitude in your heart, or else you will not leave. Let's paint minis. So I got a new needle for my airbrush, and it works again, and I'm stoked about that. Immediately got a work call as soon as your stream started. That's the vibe. That's certainly the vibe. Everybody's stoked about that. I'm so sorry. Deeply amused by the idea of someone going to the woods with a cheesecake looking for mommy. I mean, that was what I was doing to get dates previously in my life. To be clear, cheesecake for mommy. Well, my airbrush wasn't broken. It's just that the needle was borked. And now it works. It works, and I gave it a good cleaning, so let's go. My plan being to base coat, well, they've already been primed, but to base coat all these Beastmen with a bone color and then contrast my way from there.
Shut up and take my money!
Cheesecake mommy?
Cheesecake mommy. We should all be so lucky to have a cheesecake mommy. And cheesecake for mommy. Shavuot is next week. You're supposed to eat dairy on the holiday. Sounds like the cheesecake mommy's holiday. Shipping medium works really well. The piece you're working on looks so good. Pixar, it didn't happen. Let's just run this through the desk Hitachi for as long as possible. Dicks, or it didn't.
What's a twink?
Cheesecake mommy is the mommy we all deserve. I've never had Basque cheesecake. Is that like a soup cheesecake with lobster in it, or what? Posted in whips? Fuck yeah. Kind of weirdly almost burnt, but it works. I mean, I've had creme brulee cheesecake. That sounds kind of like it. Vanilla sheet cake. What cake do you bring to the woods, Claus? All right. Little test spray. That's bone. All right, let's go. It is time for coffee. I agree. Fresh pots? No, you don't need to start work. Fuck that. Okay. Still waiting to hear from Library of Congress? I think it's been long enough you can get up their ass about it. Clez just reframed my brain and now you're lost one. Lost one Rose. Mmm. Love all those paint particles just floating around now.
It's always time for plunst.
I've been called that. Damn, low plunts, leftover polenta for lunch. I thought you wanted to enjoy your lunch. Out here eating polenta.
I'm a knife, knifing around.
Jimmy! What's up, buddy? Only 8% plunced? Bad. Polenta is bad. We talked about this last night. Polenta's garbage.
My homeboy, my rotten soldier.
Jamie, what happened is that I'm finally showing the monster that I am on the inside.
It's always time for plunced.
There's only one way to fix low
It's
plunce
always
levels.
time for plunced.
I don't know what it is, but I'm certain it exists.
It's always time for plunced. It's always time for plunced.
Okay.
It's always time for plunced.
50 cc's of plunced. Stat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I want a free plunce to make up for it. I got you. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just gotta make sure my proportions are accurate. Or else my... What did I just walk into? I'm just shouting numbers. Free plunced. Free plunced. Where's my free plunced button? Boom! Actually, here's another one. Where's one more? Oh, that's a repeat. There's one. There's one. Why are they repeating so much? Alright. The plunced must be dealt with, because there's a lot of new ones that have never been seen. Put some in whips as well. Yo! Jared, what's up? June, can you also shout out Calf, even though he doesn't stream? But he probably has links to all his cool stuff on his profile. Randomly found a painting at the condo that I inherited, and it's worth enough to purchase your next car.
He's my best friend. He's my pal.
Damn.
He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier.
Klez, I'm gonna fucking fight you.
Good time boy.
I shout out people who stream professionally. When you start having that be your sole income, I'll start giving you that attention. That was real big, like, where's my hug energy? As much as I love you, I'm gonna call you out on that. But what's up? We got a lot of fun people in chat today. I got a lot of things to look at in whips, apparently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Counting. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have a... Do you know how to sell art, Klez?
Wow.
Because I don't know how to sell art, clearly. Actually. That sounded like I was making a joke, but I don't know how to sell art. A lore drop. Best way to sell this painting is through an auctioneer. Oh, the ice bag man. The bag of holding has the bag man. The bag of ice needs its own bag man. Yo, what's up, Darth Phineas? How are you? The ice bag man. There exists a being of legend and terror known as the Bagman, the creature that lives within bags of holding and steals their unwary owners away into places dark and deep. The Ice Bag Man is no such type of creature. The Ice Bag Man is honestly just some guy who keeps demanding to anyone who will listen that ice is a nutrient-dense food. Some claim the Ice Bag Man is an avatar of doom itself. And I believe those people are right. For the Ice Bag Man is known by many names, but Moros is one of them. You did do this to yourself. You set me up for it perfectly. The Ice Bag Man has icy white. We just gotta wait for the song. I heard somebody singing that song from the point of view of the Dirt Man. And I've seen multiple people statting up the Dirt Man for D&D. And I love that for us. We deserve that. Here's the question. Do I airbrush their bases too? Or do I just do those by hand, you know? Dirtman, that's how you get false Hydra colonies. Okay. When I finish airbrushing all these, I'm going to take a look at all the pictures people want me to see. And then we'll see what's up. It'll save me time. Why would I want to save time? I'm running out of space. Is this horrible? Oh, yep, it's saying money. That's what I thought. Oh, why are you bubbling like this? Don't bubble. Just be cool. Whoa! Relax. Clearly I need to fucking... Oh. Hey! Thank you, Darth. This is one of my favorite shirts. I might have watered this down a bit too much. Yeah, Bubba is a favorite in this house. Just get like the weetsiest bit more. With drugs. Yep. That is the way. There we go. All right, let me rinse this fucker, and then we'll look at some pictures, and then we'll do some bases. Drugs can do a lot of things, honestly. They're very useful like that. All right. Are you not spraying because you don't have anything in you? Yes, exactly. Perfect. We love that. I literally got prescribed drugs to relax. Yeah. The parasites need the tree trying to grow in my yard invasively. Well, you should eat that tree, right? That's what that means. I'm not sure how to understand that particular bit. Ouch. Oh, yo, I got prescribed Prozac, and it is the best thing in life. Right up there with Adderall and other drugs. The tree needs to die. That's very unlike you, Moros. That's not a very Moros sentiment. That is okay. Now, Klez, I don't like talking shit on other people's art, but I will say this does not look like it should be valuable. This does not do it for me, and I'm certain that it does it for somebody. But I would never have looked at this and gone, that's valuable. I would have looked at this and gone, that's ugly. The auctioneers got excited. All right. Well, that's cool. I don't know who that is. It is harsh. That's why I had to preface this with like I feel kind of bad about it. Wow. Drew, that shipping medium is doing work. The crackle too. That's nice. That's nice. Are you gonna add some color to like the panels and the lights? Because you should. It also looks a lot like that says MAA up. MAA up. Ma up. Why is sensor still on? What do you mean, why is sensor still on? And we got the boots and the wraps. Ooh, look at that metallic. Ooh, and I like the contrast with the yellowish. The yellow brown there. The ochre. That was the word, ochre. Hell yeah. Mel, that's looking really good. A Plunstmer. Gonna add more grime and such, and it does say M Delta Delta Omega 43. Oh, so I wasn't even all that wrong. Why did I get tagged in this? Oh. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah. All right. What can you do if you miss a dead person? Obviously, you haven't been talking to Victor Frankenstein, because the answer is quite a bit. You have some of his ashes, you could smoke them. I don't actually support that, but it's a thing you could do with them. You could mix them into plaster and make a statue out of them. You put them in your butt. I mean, the list of things you can do with the ashes of loved ones is really endless. Oh man, getting this back on my hand is not a thing I prepared for. I should have fixed it first. Ah! How you have a favorite resort? That is a wild sentence. Sometimes I realize people live different lives than me. Oh my, I just want to get the glove back on! I mean, you can put them in Disney, you'll just... upsetting Disney is fine. Upsetting Disney is totally fine. And then there's the joke that Drew's about to make. I'm preempting one in Chiros' joke. That is, after I die, I want to be scattered at Disney. I don't want to be cremated, though. There's some jokes you make every time a topic comes up. Gotta go pretend to be a productive adult. Stay awesome. I'll try. Thanks for hanging out, Jared. Much love to you and your family. Where is the power switch for my... There it is. Bye, Cliz! Disney's reopening a ride soon. Did they, Did somebody die on one? Why even close a ride? I feel like my pressure's like higher than normal. It is not. Okay. The racist one. Every ride at Disney is racist. Everything about Disney is racist. I don't really have anything positive to say about Disney. Let's not get paint in my water bottle. There you go. Oh, this is really thin. I thinned it too much, I did. The most openly racist ride. A little better. The orc arrived. I didn't... What orc, Mel? I know nothing of an orc. Let's just revisit that real quick. Now that I have real brown paint in there. Alright. The one I shared prior. Oh, yeah. Nice. No, this is... Well, it might be. Hold on. Yeah, it's Halsey. Moros, that is also how I felt about them. And honestly, how I still feel about them. I've just used it enough that the fear has turned into just grumpiness. Man, my hand hates airbrushes. Oh! I wish there was a more ergonomic fucking airbrush shape. Had a bald-faced hornet try to get into your house. Did you kill it and eat it? Yeah, still got some left in there. I freaked out and slammed the door, and then I heard angry buzzing. I thought it was because it got stuck between the screen door and the regular door, but that it was actually inside with you. Because you should not be able to hear a hornet's buzz through a fucking door. Hell yeah, great song. I waited and it never got in and it wasn't in the house. It turns out I slammed the door and its thorax got caught. It was mad. It was trying to get you. It didn't appreciate the treatment you were giving it. Can each Beastman get a cutie mark? Abso-fucking-lutely not, Clip. Go directly to hell. Do not pass go. Please? No. Especially not now. Y'all know the trick to get me to do stuff, and it's not saying please. This isn't hell. Hell is actually worse. We're pretty fucking close, though. Will I paint tattoos on them? Maybe. Will they get cutie marks? No. Because I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's MLP themed, right? Is that a My Little Pony thing, or am I just assuming? I feel like that's the context I've heard that in before. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard Claire say that phrase before. And Claire's the only person I know who talks about My Little Pony. Or at least has the audacity to fucking do so to me. Oh. Alright, let's clean this bad boy out. I could only if it's a reverse lore drop meant to induce rage. I'd ban you. If we're being honest, I would just ban you. Well, okay, I wouldn't ban you, but you'd get timed out for a while. Do reverse lore drops replace useful info in your brain with pop culture garbage? Yes, exactly. That's why I cannot stress this enough. I don't get to fucking pick what goes into my long-term memory, so every time I'm provided with information I didn't ask for, or worse yet, actively don't want, there's a chance something I care about is gone now. And I would rather have that than no random bullshit. Because all I know is random bullshit. So I have to guard the knowledge that enters my brain so powerfully. So no, if I didn't ask how something works or what something is, just don't tell me. I'm legitimately mad right now. Don't fucking tell me stuff. I choose to remain ignorant. Don't tell me anything. I had to take my goddamn mask off to prove the point. Okay, I can hear stuff again. You made your point when you used that tone. It's really just because a lot of my IRL friends do not grok that, like, no matter how many times I actively request do not explain things to me, they just still do it. So yeah. I love my IRL friends. I love my not IRL friends. Drew is not the person I was thinking of. I'm thinking of one particular person right now. But I'm being kind and not naming names. But I will say it's not Drew. Oh, we love a clean airbrush. Nothing feels better than a clean airbrush. Nothing tastes as good as clean airbrush feels. I'm gonna just start reappropriating fat-phobic slogans to just be absolute nonsense. I mean, they're already absolute nonsense, but, like, not even body-related shit. Nothing tastes as good as clean airbrush feels. Alright, are you spraying clean? Are you spraying lean and spraying clean? Looks clean to me, boss. Alright. Success. I never do anything someone tells me not to do, but on the same side, it means if you do that abusively or jokingly, I literally won't eat or sit with you, even if you've asked me to not to don't those things. Not to don't those things. Not to don't feels good coming out. It felt weird going in, but I like it coming out. Not to don't. No, I honestly, not to don't. I apologize if that feels like I'm teasing you. I'm not intending to. I just am echolalia-ing right now. Echolalia-ing. Echolalia-ing? Echolollygagging. Wasting my fucking time. Where does this stuff go? Brown goes up here. Black goes over here. Did I put away my bone color already? I think so. I know, I want to make it explicit when I'm not trying to be a dick, you know? That way you know that when I'm trying to be a dick, you can fucking tell me to eat shit and die, you know? I got muddled in my phone spell check is like a sweep to the knees. Moro says Cobra Kai. Spell check is Johnny. Johnny? Was that the kid in the thing? What's his name? Johnny? Sweep the leg, Johnny? Am I talking about the right thing right now? I don't know. The kid who learned Davy Lee Crockett. No. What is that actor's name? Davy. Not Davy. Freddie Prinze Jr.? No. What is that guy's name? Fred Astaire? No, it can't be Fred Astaire. Who is the guy in Karate Kid that's not Mr. Miyagi? What is that dude's name? Freddie Mercury, Freddie Chambers, Freddie Fazbear. What is his name? I have to find it now. Daniel? Yeah, what is that kid's name? Pat Morita. No, not Pat Morita. I know Pat Morita's name. I want the other one. The other one. The kid who does the karate. Not the man who is the karate. What the shit is that dude's name? Ralph Macchio. Thank you. I was so close with Fred Astaire. Yeah, Fred Astaire, Ralph Macchio, same guy, right? Yeah, no, yeah, is that it? Am I thinking of Ralph Macchio? Am I thinking of a different movie? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I about to find out that these two actors are not the same person? Y'all, I have really, really unfortunate news. And it's that I thought Ralph Macchio and Fred Savage were the same man. My whole fucking world is just shattered and inverted right now. Have I seen Warriors of Virtue? The name rings a bell. Is that about the Kung Fu Ninja guys who are the Kung Fu Ninja guys? I meant to say Kangaroo Ninja guys. The weird, like, creepy live action. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, this movie. I have absolutely seen this movie. These kangaroos, terrifying. That would be a good movie night. That would be a good movie night. Look at these guys. And I also had at least one of these toys. And then I don't know who that guy is, but He's a vibe. Like almost doing Thriller. They're a book series? It's haunting. It looks like Ron Perlman. That's just, if you take those ears away, that's just Ron Perlman. Do all these kangaroos just look like Ron Perlman? Is Ron Perlman secretly a kangaroo? Proto-Ron. A proton? I totally forgot about Warriors of Virtue. That doesn't have Ralph Macchio or Fred Savage in it. It's got Doug Jones, though. Are all kangaroos copping that Ron Perlman? Well, what do kangaroos look like? No, I think it's specifically... Wow, look at the beef on that one. I think it's... Why is this kangaroo sitting seductively? Why is this kangaroo trying to get some? Look at this little baby one. That one's cute. That's cute. That's a good normal creature. How to draw a kangaroo. Jamie, this might be useful for you. Kangaroo got Riz. The sequel made the kangaroo people into humans. That's disappointing. There are tree Whoa, look at the fucking fingies on that guy. I didn't know tree kangaroos were a thing. They're just twisted horses. Welcome to my sick, twisted vision of a horse. That, Joey, is up to something. That is the face of a creature that is making mischief. This one specifically on the left, this makes the kangaroo look like so tall. Like, this is like a kaiju. This is like a kaiju-roo. A kanguju? A kaiju-roo. I'm comfortable with kaiju-roo. Just stole a Pokemon booster off the Target checkout shelf and you did not see it. I did not. I let everybody steal from Target. Okay, this one, less seductive, and I'm kind of thankful for it. This one just looks tired. Like, I'm lying down because I'm tired of hopping. I'm not lying down because I'm putting the moves on your fucking wife. Oh, that looks like a llama. But I know it's not because llamas have hooves. We have an ad coming in like 2 minutes. I just want to warn everybody because I'm going to get up and get more coffee. Wallaby? What's the difference between a kangaroo and a wallaby? Are wallabies just smaller and nicer? Or are they just smaller and not nicer? Hooves. What did you think I said? Hooves? Boobs? That kangaroo has boobs. No, llamas do have boobs. Llamas have several boobs. More than not. I'm sorry, I'm gay. How many... This can't get me in trouble with Twitch. There's no way. Well, that's not what I expected. Why are we getting specific llama butts? That's not what I asked for. Llama nip rings is cute. Is that a thing that we saw? Oh, yeah, actually.
I don't have a fucking coffee problem. You know, my problem is there's not a fresh fucking pot.
Risky click of the day success. Look, I just go for it. I'm not big enough that I'm gonna have repercussions. And when I get big enough that I'll have repercussions, I'll be big enough that the repercussions won't apply to me. That's my logic, at least. I don't think it's good logic, but damn right. Speaking of capitalism, I'm getting more coffee. How are those intertwined? You tell me.
Hello there.
Hey, Odd. It's great to see you. I don't know why I used this accent, but I did. So I have this thought while I was on break, and I need to look up the answer. So I'm first of all, no, I'm not even first of all.
Hello there.
So if kangaroos look like confident gym bros, patamelons look like shy enbies who were startled to see a person in the yarn store. I don't know why we were looking at kangaroos before. We were looking at kangaroos. Okay, here, let me backtrack through this. So we were looking at kangaroos because Okay. 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 So I made a joke and could not figure out. I made a joke about Karate Kid. And that led me to trying to remember Ralph Macchio's name. In the process of trying to remember Ralph Macchio's name, I got it wrong a lot. And is my shirt blurry? It is blurry. It's designed like that. Your eyes are fucked up, but not because of the shirt. So I was trying to remember who the guy in Karate Kid was, and it's Ralph Macchio. And in the process of trying to remember who Ralph Macchio is, I learned that my entire life up to this moment, I thought Ralph Macchio and Fred Savage were the same person, and they're not. And that explains so much confusion I've had watching things growing up. And in the process of that, even Jamie was like, "Do you remember Warriors of Virtue?" And I was like, "That's the kangaroo thing, right?" And then we looked up the kangaroos. I looked up Warriors of Virtue, and then the reason we were looking at kangaroos specifically is because there's an image that I'm probably not going to be able to track down now that I found Googling Warriors of Virtue, and one of the masks looks just spot on like Ron Perlman. And now I'm trying to find the picture again so that we can have the experience. There it is. So one of these this mask I'm going to show you just looks like Ron Perlman. There's no it just looks like Ron Perlman. So then the question got asked, does Ron Perlman look like these kangaroos, or do kangaroos look like Ron Perlman? So we looked up kangaroos, and and it turns out kangaroos do not look like Ron Perlman, but they do look like confident gym bros that are gonna fuck your partner. So here's this, it's Ron Perlman. Tell me that's not Ron Perlman. That's, if you just cover the ears coming up, if you just put your hands over those, that's Ron Perlman. Like, I should know. I love Ron Perlman. So that's how we got there. But I don't know what a patamelon is. I'm keeping this up forever. So what is a patamelon? Oh my God, they're so cute. Yeah, so a patamelon does look like they're startled to see another person in a yarn store. I fully agree. And I also want to give them all little tiny smooches on the tops of their heads. So cute. Oh, it's just so cute. I want to crush it. Cuteness aggression. I suffer from it acutely. Pun intended. Now, okay, so we're back. Has the Banana Bread song played for you yet? I don't think so. But I have a feeling I know what song you're talking about. So, no, it definitely hasn't. Yeah, Warriors of Virtue and Ron Perlman is a kangaroo got us to a lot of places. So, a question that I had involuntarily while I was on break. We're going to get to painting models again eventually, I promise. When you get a title, like an honorific, like MD or PhD or Esquire or whatever, that's not like formally a part of your name on like government documents. That's just like a title you can put at the end of your name so that people know to properly address you, right? Or a BDHP, Big Dick Homo Pounder. It's Pride Month, baby. Big dick having person. Okay. All right. Yeah, something like that. So those aren't actually legally part of your name. They're just titles you can put at the end of your name to say people talk to you, like address you correctly. Can you get your name legally changed to just have like PhD at the end? Like, could I legally just change my last name to redacted, comma, PhD? Like, so now I'm gonna ask that. Can you legally add PhD to the end of your name? Yes, Cloudflare, I am a human. That's adjacent to stolen valor shit there. I mean, a little bit. But also, fuck them. It's not illegal to lie except on official documents or some official proceedings. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot about Ron Perlman Kangaroo. Probably has diarrhea. People name their children King Queen. King Queen is a really good name.
Hello there.
I love that for us. North Texas man changes his name to literally anybody else. Is now running for president. Hey, I see what you did there. Belly, it's wonderful to have you. A lot of people name their kids weird stuff, and it's mostly white people who name their kids weird stuff. Melta Sensei, how are you today, Sensei? Nope, I forgot one of the E's. We got there. We got there. Go look at the link I shared in Discord DM. The dick sits. I can't show this on Twitch. It's a card game. Are you ready to embark on a horny and insatiable adventure as a butt? Given the holy quest to become the ultimate conqueror by sitting on all the dicks in the land. Earn your position at the top by... Earn... Earn your position at the top by stretching your hole to the maximum and sitting on more than your fellow players. I have news for this card game. It is not by being a top that you stretch your hole. It was a targeted ad for you? Your algorithm knows you. Those are just straight up penises. I'm gonna just copy this link and put it in Holy Fire Streams because it's a lot, dude. Wow, that's what a thing of beauty you've shared with me. Thank you so much for this gift. Oh, the Grim Coven minis do look very cool. Honestly, I do not give the slightest shit about anything else in this box, but those minis look fucking tight. I really wish there was a just the minis option. Like, I don't want to play the game, I just want to paint the minis. But that's honestly, I've bought multiple board games for that reason. So here we are. All right. Okay, we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint. Clearly, my airbrushes are dry now. My airbrushes are dry. I bought every Nemesis box for the minis, but I also ended up loving the game. Valid. Bigly valid. My desk is a mess. I need to clean my desk. To the degree that I'm kind of stressed out by how messy my desk is right now. What is happening in this song? Got ready to undock. All right. So I definitely oversprayed a lot of the legs, and that's fine. I'm actually not distressed by that at all. What I am going to do is now just fucking yeet some contrasts on these. I know I've previously said that painting 20 minis is too much for a batch paint, and I stand by that. But if I can do the really fucking tedious parts, get it done. Is that Kevin Spacey talking? I hope not. It's probably Chris Hadfield if the credits are to be believed. Hey, Zoe. Now my shirt's blurry. It stopped being blurry. Is Chris Hadfield anything like Chris Redfield? It does kind of sound like Jevin Casey. Kevin Spacey, not Jevin Casey. All right. Smoky ink. Let's go. All right, I'm going to continue my new way of fooling around with bases, which is just put ink directly on the base and then just move it around. And so far, it's been going well. My bases look much messier, but I'm honestly very cool with that. That whip crack. Bang. Jevin Casey. Noted sex pest, Jevin Casey. Dude. Kevin's face dropped at a star. Fucking... I found out the other day that the International Space Station apparently smells really bad. And it makes me happier than ever to not be in space. Because I had never considered the smell of a spaceship before. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, of course. Of course spaceships smell bad. You never thought of the smell, you bitch! Perfect use of that quote. Well fucking played. Man, I should do an Always Sunny rewatch. That might be what I force my wife to sit through. We have a sort of a deal going where we each pick a show and make the other one watch all the way through. And the last one, we picked jointly that it would be Sopranos, but she picked Glee, and now I'm trying to decide what to watch after Glee, and it might be that. Or Letterkenny. I might finally make her watch Letterkenny. I think, honestly, I think Always Sunny is the show I've seen the most times in my life. Because one of my exes would just had that as their primary comfort show. And like every time they were upset, boom, it would be on. Oh, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place is so funny. I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards. This is a song about having asthma. Whoa, come back. Chill out. Relax. Become attractive. Yeah, Dark Place is fantastic. And for anybody who wants more Matt Berry, Dark Place is a great way to go. Also, if you haven't watched it yet, Toast of London, fantastic. You haven't seen Garth Marenghi's Dark Place? Patch doesn't like Barry. Wait, Patchwork Goblin doesn't like Barry? Why not? Oh, it's so good. Doing all the messiest steps first. That's the way to be. They said he's annoying. I mean, that's fair. It's also not that long of a series. It's only like one season or whatever. Unless my memory is even worse than I already think it is. Because Brits understand that you can just end a TV show instead of fucking putting it on life support for hundreds of years. I say this because, well, I say that even though fucking Doctor Who exists, but Doctor Who is an oddity, and we know it. Yeah, and they call them series instead of seasons. I love that. Brits are so weird. Brits, why are you all so weird? Explain yourselves. You think just because you conquered half the world, you get to be fucking weirdos? Fucking Brits. Odd, how are you today, my boy? My boy? I hope you're having a great Thursday. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I'm having a Thursday. It's a weird. I'm feeling good now that I'm streaming, but my brain is in weird places, and that's probably why we got Ron Perlman looks like a kangaroo. And we found out that there are llama nipple rings. Not that is to say, not nipple rings for llama nipples, but nipple rings with llamas on them. I mean, Mel, are you from Ireland? Like, are you like off the boat from Ireland Irish, or are you just like Irish heritage? You're a small little goblin. I'm born in an American military post. That does not answer my question.
He's my
So
best
dual
friend, he's
citizen?
my
Oh, got it.
He's
Okay,
my
so
homeboy,
you're
my
American.
rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Not to be no, I will be that asshole. You're American. You're only as Irish as my friend who was born in France and then immediately moved to America while he was still a itty bitty baby. You're American. I can understand wanting to grasp to not being American as hard as you possibly can. No, born and raised are very different. Or can be different, rather. Fucking Louis Armstrong? Right? Louis Prima. Who the fuck? I don't know any of the people's names. This is Louis Armstrong, isn't it? Most Americans with heritage are just American. Yeah, oh, yeah. Americans are their own thing, and the only reason... We talked about this on Jamie's stream yesterday. The only reason Americans are so fucking big on heritage is America's history of racism and justifying all sorts of atrocities by who you're related to and whether or not you're fucking white. And what white even means. I did my 23andMe and my results was white. They showed you a loaf of Wonder Bread and said, "This you?" See, I'd never do 23andMe because I don't want a company owning my DNA like that. But I also know my familial history well enough because that's just the sort of life that my family members have had that they know and told me. Extremely cool of them. 50% English or Irish, 50% German or French. That probably means that you're like 25% of all of them. Honestly. But the idea that anybody's like pure anything is some fucking eugenics horse shit anyway. Mildly curious where my last name originated and where my people originated. But I can tell you for sure that all those people I am currently related to are not worth me spending money to have someone tell me I'm related. Ah! I mean, the internet can tell you where your last name is from. I did it for my dog too. Cute. I'm ending my line as is. Oh fuck yeah! I'm not having kids. Shit no. My genetics suck. We talked about this. We talk about this on stream all the time. Beyond the fact that I think it's genuinely child abuse to have a kid with the way with the way the world currently is, I think it's straight up child abuse to have a child. But also with my specific genetic and hereditary issues, it would be fucking child abuse to have a child. I do not want to pass on anything I have aside from being stunningly good looking and very, very funny. And like the intelligence, I guess, sure, but that's debatable. The other two things aren't. we're just we're just doing it today, you know? All right. We painted a lot of bases just now. And the best way to celebrate that is to paint a lot of bodies. I feel like those old British shows that pretend to be other shows feels like proto-analog horror. Odd one, are you talking about Ghost Watch? Because, yes. It was never an option for me, and if it was, I'm not sure we would have one we'd like to adopt one day. And Dark Place. I mean, Dark Place being specifically a comedy is like a different thing, but yes. Dark Place, like, what is it called? Dark Shadows. That's British, right? Gonna go right. I'll be back later. Thanks for the lurk, Zoe. You're wonderful. Shit, I'm hungry. That sucks. That's inconvenient to be. Big part of why my wife and I decided not to have kids was that we couldn't stand the idea of having to watch someone so dear to us have to navigate the world as it is right now. I can barely stand that my adult loved ones have to live through this. I couldn't take it for my kid. Exactly. A man can only eat so many Oreos on Indica. You gotta eat other things that aren't Oreos. Like, I don't know. Oreos really are like my go-to high food, so I'm not sure what to tell you. But yeah, Karmatic, I feel that entirely. Like, it's not, I don't, life is really beautiful in amongst the suffering, but like, I can't imagine intentionally putting anyone through all that potential suffering on purpose and intentionally, and like still be able to say like I did this because of anything other than a selfish reason. Like, I don't know, having a kid feels selfish. How did I want to wash the flesh on these fuckers? The rattling branch. Oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, you know what? They're Beastmen. Let's just fucking go something wild. Let's just do something I've never done before. Completely change my rules. I didn't want kids because the world being the way it is, and because pregnancy's body horror. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, the fact I've had literal nightmares about pregnancy, though. Yeah, I don't know. I will not begrudge people for having kids. That's their fucking choice. And I'm not gonna intentionally treat their kid poorly because they made a fucking choice, but, I'm not doing it. And I mean, a lot of that is because I can't really imagine that life is going to be enjoyable or worth living in like 10 years. And like, of course, I don't want to raise a kid to be like, if I have a kid today, that 10-year-old is going to be like just in prime trauma territory when we have to go through like the water wars and massive global climate shift and extreme earth death of everything we've ever known. I don't want to fucking do that. Painted those dials and buttons on the display piece. Gonna grime them after details. Aw, yeah. Plunt's Tails. Gonplunst do the grime work after the plunst tales. Displunst piece. A displunst piece. This piece is explicitly for displunst. One of the Mad Max kids in Thunderdome? Yeah. Don't want that for my kid. Which is why I won't have a kid. I know I would not survive that life, so I would not put a person through that. I'm already like, oh God, I saw a comedian the other day on TikTok was talking about like he got in a conversation with people about like what are you gonna do when like if the world ended, like if the bombs fell during your lifetime, what would you do? And his answer was straight up, I would just drive towards the nearest mushroom cloud as fast as possible because I do not want to have the life after that happens. Like, I don't want to be in a post-apocalypse. Nothing about that sounds good or fun. Like, yeah, that's where I'm at, too. And I understand deciding to do it anyway. I mourn the loss of all the intensely beautiful and meaningful things that would have come from that choice. They're not worth all their... No, they're not. Well, and, like, not to suggest that... No, let me backtrack and think about a different way to start that sentence. You also have to keep in mind that like you're not just sparing a would-be child from pain, you're sparing yourself. You know? You mean you sort of mentioned that already, but it's worth saying again. Like you're sparing yourself, you're sparing other living creatures. I don't mean to sound like a pessimist. Like this stance comes from wanting things not to suffer. But it sounds really nihilist of me. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. On the same fucking page again, Chromatic. So I normally do that like weird sort of God, what's the word? Jaundiced sort of a skin tone, that kind of yellowish white skin tone for my chaos guys. And I think I'm still gonna go there. I just think that what I'm gonna do is do this skin tone, highlight them, sepia wash, and then highlight them again. And I think that's gonna get me to roughly the same place. And even if it doesn't, these are beastmen and they're mutants, so it doesn't need to match. And then I think I'm gonna just paint like 3 or 4 different kinds of fur colors, so that even though all their skin is about the same, all their fur is different. Do like black, gray, brown, maybe like a light brown, dark brown, white, so that there's a lot of variation on them before I even get to painting their clothes. That's my plan with these. I think I want to just like go on a base coat spree. And then subdivide them into smaller squads to actually work on. Because, like, the big, frustrating, boring part is going to be base coating all of the skin and fur.
Blood for the blood god!
What color blood would these lads be? I mean, they have. I assume they have red blood. I always assume blood is red unless you're, if you're mammalian at least, and they are goat people, so they're at least mostly mammalian, which would be my Animals as Leaders cover band. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, just all of the post-apocalyptic speculative fiction. Mutation wouldn't affect that. It probably would, but I generally don't consider. I just generally assume all blood is red, with few exceptions. Does that make me speciest? Maybe. See, now I have Always Sunny quotes to throw at you now that I know you're a fan. Oh, I'm such a fan. I had a big falling out with a person just after college because like he was one of those people who would just say fucking off color jokes.
Hello there.
And like arrived at a place like in conversation where he would be like, not to be racist, but because I was like, dude, I'm tired of the racist jokes. So then he would make racist jokes, but would preface them with not to be racist, but. And I would be like, no, that's not the fucking point, dog. And I remember one of the last conversations that we had was about Always Sunny. And he was like, I don't understand why you like that show because that show is just offensive and like is always like racist and misogynist and homophobic and stuff. And I was like, here's the fucking difference, dude. Those jokes are being made by characters who obviously suck as people. The show makes no effort to redeem them ever. And in fact, every single episode, they are punished karmically for the fact that they suck. Like, it's funny because the comedy's good, but also it's fucking cathartic to watch someone actually get their just desserts for being a piece of shit. And the difference is that you're just saying racist stuff. And he just couldn't grok that. And I was like, well, this is one of the reasons we're not hanging out anymore. Good old fucking 2012, the bad old days. Okay, as I'm painting base coats, I'm realizing I don't want to do base coats on all 20 of these. That sucks. I hate that idea. This is going to be miserable. I'm going to cut it down to 10. My brain is like, I don't want to paint this much skin tone this long. Fuck this. So I shan't. I'm going to treat myself right. All right, we're going to keep these 3. And we're going to add you. No, not you. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's Punch McFarts a lot? There he is. There's Punch McFarts a lot. All right, cool. I'm just going to put these guys out of the way real quick. Goatman Mark II. I just don't, I can't do, 20 is too many. Just looking at it is making me like, I don't want to do this. So I won't. Instead, y'all can get a nice little slip of my tummy. Ooh. Get it. Get in there. Get on there. Get between it. Screenshot. You can't have free foot pics, but I'll give you tummy pics. They might not even be voluntary. For you, I mean. They'll be voluntary on my part. You will look at my stomach. You will appreciate my girth. Good tum-tum content. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life was going to the doctor once and using tummy in the context of being at the doctor. Like, I was talking to, like, my dermatologist about my psoriasis and just did not even censor myself, and my brain went like, oh yeah, you know, I've got a couple psoriasis patches on my tummy. And I just sat there and was like, I just said tummy to a doctor. Oh no. And like, they moved right past it and did not give a shit, but I was mortified. And that was over a decade ago, and I still think about it all the time. That made me cringe. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Ooh, wait a minute. I think this is a command I've never told anyone about.
A bitter cringe. It hurts.
Yep. A little Disco Elysium moment. Hey, so did you know that this song is not called The Girl All the Fat Guys Want? It's The Girl All the Bad Guys Want. Yeah, I always thought this was The Girl All the Fat Guys Want. And I was like, yeah, based on her description in this song, would. Oh, this one has a tail. Only some of them have tails? Oh my god, that's so cute. How did I not notice that? This one has a tail. This horrible mutant murderer is adorable to me now. Should restart with Pom Poko theme. What's Pom Poko? I bet he wags it when he's happy. I fucking bet he does too. He fucking domes somebody with his pistol and his tail is just wagging. That's adorable. And very grimdark. Thank you. Thank you for that. A plunced. Pom Poko. The Ghibli movie where the main characters are a tribe of raccoons. I did not know this movie exists. And now suddenly it's all I want to watch. Oh, fuck yeah, we got Rasputin in the house? Can't find any makeup sponges to use on my grime effects. You can use any other kind of sponge. They'll be slightly different, but this guy's got robot eye. I love when I build minis and just forget what's on the minis that I built. Like, oh, this guy's got a cool robot eye. I wonder how that got there. Did you put that there, Bennett? No, couldn't have. Couldn't have. These just spawned on my desk. I had nothing to do with it. Blow my nose. I'm so sorry. That was past Bennett. This is present Bennett. They are indeed different people. One of them has no memory of the other. Oh, it's a tube. It's a wire. I'm never going to remember that's there when I'm painting the metallics. That is going to be flesh forever now. Sorry, bro. Hashtag flesh forever. When he had a girl to squeeze. Who could heal her son? Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. Oh, that's a lot of flesh I just didn't paint. Does he have a grenade hanging from his chest, it looks like? Yeah, he does. Alright, that's not where I'd put a grenade, but to each their own. Ad starts in 5 minutes. That timing sounds about right. Ooh, they make him come? Lover of these noblemen. Rah, rah, Rasputin. I feel fine. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, one day we're just gonna listen to all of the Mouth Sounds albums as the soundtrack for stream, and I'm gonna just laugh until I cry. Steamforge posted more about Iron Kingdom's transition today. Oh, Iron Kingdoms is trans? Good for them. And one of the big changes, it's gonna move to hips, high impact plastic scanning. I don't even know what that means. Beginning with a new 2-player starter set. Clip, what does hips mean? Clip, tell me that the hips don't lie. What is hips? I don't know what it means. Is it it's just the kind of plastic they use? High impact polystyrene. Ah, okay, yeah. I was right about most of those words. Cool. Ad break coming in about 3 minutes. Well, that hand did not glue together very well. That's a shame. My high poly impact styrene don't lie. I said that backwards, but y'all know what I mean. I haven't said your boob now? Is that fur? It's fur. Alright. What the freak? What the freak? What the heck? I'm trying to make high impact polystyrene fit into the cadence of that song, and I can't manage it. But I want you to know that's why I got quiet. It's because I'm doing that mentally. My high impact polystyrene don't lie, and I'm starting to feel ya, boy. It's not quite there. All right, I'm snoozing this ad break until I have 1.5 gores to put this wash on. So I'm snoozing ads until I get that done, which really just means it'll be another like 2 minutes. But then we're taking an ad break. For a second, I thought this was that one Sting song, I Dream of Rain. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, I would feel so validated. I dream of rain, you dear. Funny little goat mouth. Funny little goat ears. Big weird goat helmet. Oh, this one's got a tail too! Yay! 2 Beastmen with tails. I like when they have tails. That makes me happy. Ooh. Some of these guys look like I primed spider webs onto them. Which, I mean, it's possible, but weird. All right. That's 10 flesh coats. 10 flesh coats that we need to let dry. So, ad break time. I almost called the timing of that really well. That was 3 minutes, not 2 minutes. All right, y'all, I'll be right back. And you should also hop up and take care of your bodies. Because if you don't, I'll fucking know. back, yo. I'm back and I missed you. I'm ready to fart. Music sounds very somber. This is too chill. Yeah, all right. Lil Nas X, though.
Hello there.
Allison! How are your beasties going this morning? My beasties are going well. I have done a lot of based coding. I've done a lot of beast coding on the bases. I painted some colors on them. You know? I can't talk about it, but I did do it. How are you on this fine Thursday? Based coding. Base coding on the beasties, but also on the bases. Ooh, ooh. This guy's muscles. These Beastmen are kind of hot. I'm gonna be real with you. They're just Bara enough. Dreams of having models prepped and base coded for me and just getting to do the fiddly bits. That's honestly, yeah, that would be tight. That's what the airbrush is for. Airbrushes and rattle cans are so you can get to the fiddly bits faster. Which sounds intensely sexual now that I'm saying it. What? The world owes me a living. Yeah, it fucking does. Do I have a Patreon? I do not. I probably should. But I also, like, I don't really have content to offer on a Patreon. I have a Kofi. I can't ever say the name of that website. Kofi rhymes with Lofi. Is that where you get the highest percentage of monies? Asking for a friend that's really me. Kofi takes nothing out. As far as I know, Kofi takes nothing out or at least like a very small amount. Patreon takes, I want to say 10 to 20%, and Twitch takes basically half. So half or more. So Ko-fi's, or just PayPal. There's a PayPal link on there on my site too. That's definitely the easiest way. But you don't gotta give me any money. What the fuck? You don't gotta do that. I mean, it is Pride, so it is giving to a charity, but you don't gotta do that. Come on now. You're not my dad. I can swim my giant ass raise any way I want. Hey! Congrats on your giant ass raise! I'm proud of you. I'm glad your ass is higher than it used to be. I wish I could just compliment people somehow instead of doing shit like that. That's fucking tight though, Allison. Hell yeah. The price of being a whimsical little creature that has no filter is that I say bullshit like that all the time. I'm glad your ass is higher now. What is with these orchestra hits? What is happening? Normal compliment would make me feel uncomfortable. I'm better with whimsy. All right, well, cool. Then I'll stick to what I know. And yes, one in Churros, you absolutely should. It was really the taxpayers of Iowa. Well, thank you, taxpayers of Iowa. Well, I mean, but they didn't get you the raise. They paid for it, but they didn't like make it happen. Unless you're about to drop some info on me and really change my perspective. Pretty sure you made it happen by being so fucking powerful. These are so many orchestra hits. I'm loving this. The most ridiculous sound in music next to the synthetic clap. Synthesized, rather, not synthetic. Is there a... Hey, you. Are you looking for attention? Do you want attention on camera? Come here. Yeah. Oh, big jump. Big jump for the puppy. Big jump for the puppy. You did it just fine this time. Normally, I have to fucking coerce you to get up here even though you want my attention. But this time, you just fucking do it. Yeah. Or is the sweetest little girl? Is it you? Is it you? Yeah, you're the sweetest little girl. Oh, oh. Yeah. Yeah. Bennett's Kit Bashing Commission Service will produce whatever your heart desires as long as you understand the big reveal. Your heart desires is chaos. Hey, yeah. Yeah, are you having a good day, cutie? What are you looking at? Are you looking at the ring light? Are you looking at Leatherface up there? Are you looking at my trophy? Oh, big yawn. What a cute, sweet puppy you are. I love you. You know that? Yeah, you know that. You know that. What are you doing? What are you thinking? How do you feel? Heart melts. She has cute yawns. She didn't do a little squeak this time, but she usually does a little squeak. Oh, you smell like corn chips. Have you been taking naps? Oh, fuck yeah. Dog butt. Are you trying to hop off or just get your butt directly in my face? No, you're just trying to. Are you just trying to perch? Okay. Yeah, I'm laughing at you. Yeah. Yeah. I you just keep backing up onto me. Are you trying to get on my shoulder? Are you trying to be a parrot? The Dino Jammies are so cute, aren't they? She's still chewing on herself a lot, so she's wearing jammies. They're punishment jammies, technically, but you know. You're a good dog. Oh yeah, I mean, she doesn't dislike them, but they're not to keep her warm. They're purely. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, I gotta put you down so I can keep painting. Do you have anything you want to say to your adoring audience? No? Strong silent type? I understand.
Hello there.
You and Hector both. Blades! I wonder if I can give you a shout out with not being able to see my keyboard. Oh. Nope. Oh, God. What did I just do? I promise I haven't stopped streaming. Oh, God. I hit buttons? Whoopsies. What's up? What's up? What's up? You're... What do you... Blades, I'm trying. I'll get your shout out in a second. The puppy is taking precedence, obviously. You got goobers.
Because he's my best friend. He's my pal.
Oh
He's my
shit,
homeboy,
June,
my
thank
rotten
you.
soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Keep Squatch on stream. My mom just got home and she needs to see the jammies. All right, it's happening. With her little Ridge Blades, how are you doing today? Are you hiccuping? Am I correcting? Am I understanding this movement you're doing correctly? You were just lurching for no reason? You weren't hiccuping. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. I want to finish the skin on these. Do you want to paint with me? Oh, that's right. We finished the Squatch Swatch reward. You need to pick a color scheme. We got to do a whole day for that. I got to schedule that because y'all lunatics put 400,000 plus stream points to get her to pick a color scheme for a mini. So I need to fucking figure out the mini and then schedule the stream that we're doing that. It's gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff. You're just staring at me and trying to lick the inside of my mouth, and I don't love that. I mean, I like this. The staring is fine. It's literally the mouth licking that's kind of uncomfortable for me. That's just more tongue than I want, you know? Like, just a little less tongue. Oh, you're cute. Do you want me to put you down in your bed? What did I expect? Where? What is the goal here? Oh, that's okay. You're going up. You're so tall. You're so tall. Tail says this is the goal. It makes sense. She is very baby. You want me to, I could just carry you around like this. Give them to me now. She's getting cuddles. She gets every moment I am not in this fucking chair. She is getting cuddles. Even most of the moments that I'm in this chair, she's getting cuddles. Yeah. Who's your good puppy dog? Who's a good puppy dog? You're a good puppy dog. You're so tall. You're so regal and magnificent in your dinosaur jammies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you've changed your mind. Now where do you want to be? She's gonna launch. Mwah. Okay, I'm putting you down. I love you. You're such a good girl. How do I put this back on? Okay, there you go. Just gonna watch her settle in. Just creeping on my dog. Nothing to worry about here. I like that you can see Hector's shadow. Like, you can't see Hector. He's hidden by the flag. But you can see Hector's shadow, and it does look like there's someone ominously standing there. Okay. Painting goats. Let's get it. I love that puppy. If you're just here for Squatch, please understand. I know, and I'm okay with it. As I often say to my wife, I know I'm the third most anything person in this household. I know that I come in third no matter what, and I'm very comfortable with that. I'm not competitive anyway. What's up, Mel? Culture? Culture. 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 The way Cardi B says it in Money. Ain't nothing in this world but the culture. Man, I feel like I haven't heard Cardi B doing anything in a minute. Has she been laying low? Am I just unaware of her triumphs and glories in the modern times? time is it's fucking 2:30. All right. When I finish this coat of paint on the skin, we are going to figure out who to raid into. That's still going to be a while because I got 7 more guys to highlight, but just letting y'all know, we're not doing a super long stream today because tomorrow's stream is going to be absurdly long. Got a full ass 12-hour streamiversary experience planned. Well, planned is a strong term. It'll be happening. It's loosely planned. I'll be painting. I'll be playing games with you. I'll be playing games with streamers. I'll be playing games with your heart. There will be giveaways. You could win a mini that I custom build and paint for you. You could win a slot to play in a game of D&D or really any RPG with me on stream. There's gonna be fun times tomorrow. I'm excited about it, and I'm also excited to reintegrate my other tabletop proclivities into stream because it's been a while since we did any RPG type stuff. And I miss it. Put some stuff in the gallery for me. All right. I will aim to get there, but I am going to try to finish these Beastie Boys. So I might not catch those till after stream. But either way, thank you.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Unacceptable. But actually a good idea. Sometimes I forget how good water is. You know? Like, coffee's still better, but water's pretty good. The year is 2003. 21 years ago. 2003 was 21 years ago. Very nice. Thank you, Mel. Much needed. Didn't even realize how much I needed it until I did it. What you think of my laugh I sent you a while ago? I think it's great. It is one of the most powerful laughs in the laugh track. And it never fails to make me giggle when I get to hear it. I'm gonna try to get all these guys done instead of just like I want to do all the highlights. You know, that is my priority. I will check out the gallery before before Todd does. And when I figure out what that means, I will tell you. I laugh like my dad did. Good old hearty belly laugh. Yeah, I mean, a big hearty belly laugh is really the best kind of laugh. It just warms the cockles, you know? I forgot this one has a tail! I am going to lose my mind about Beastman tails every single time I see a new one. Or, not even a new one, just every time I see one. Beastman tails? Fuck yeah. It's a shame people don't have tails, you know? We deserve them. It's a spooky intro. Nothing beats a true laugh. True dat. True dat. It's a good laugh. It's a good laugh. You get your CPAP next week. Fuck yeah. What do you know what kind of CPAP you're getting? Like what the machine is? Because I have a package of I think 1,000 air filters, and I do not practically think I can ever make my way through 1,000. So if you can use them, I would love to give you some. I bought it because it was the cheapest option, and then didn't really think about how many there were gonna fucking be in there. A BiPAP. What's a BiPAP? Is that like a black or indigenous identifying PAP? That's a bad joke. Like BIPOC. That's where my head was at. When the covers nose and mouth, dude. So when I was in the process of getting a CPAP, the doctor basically just told me, "Yeah, we're not doing that." And I was like, "I sleep with my mouth open," and he was like, "Don't." I was like, "I don't know how to," and he was like, "Just fall asleep with your mouth closed. You'll be fine." And sure enough, when I started using a CPAP, I trained myself to sleep with my mouth closed, and now I mostly do that. But I really, I thought I was going to get a BiPAP. I thought I was going to get a BiPAP, and I was kind of, looking forward to it. And instead, my doctor was just like, no. No, you won't. Normally, being told no by doctors in such a forceful and involuntary way makes me kind of mad, but that time it was like, okay. Do you have eyebrows that I didn't paint? You do have eyebrows and I didn't paint them. You little slut? Sure, Bennett. That's for sure the word. There it is. I'm not a demon. Bogus. Why would you be stoked about not being a demon? Why would you make a song about not being a demon? Don't let me forget to post the primed orc and whips. Hell yeah. What are you thinking about the color scheme for the orc? I mean, presumably green, but not necessarily for the skin. But, like, what about the accoutrement? Drew, that I don't know why I just thought about this. Oh, it's because they're in my line of sight on my desk. Drew, did I show you the plague hounds that I built for Trench Crusade? Because you're officially my Trench Crusade buddy. Stepped away for a moment. Oh, did you happen to see? Were you in stream when I showed off my plague hounds for Trench Crusade? Because I cannot remember if you were there or not. And you're my Trench Crusade buddy from now on. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna show them because I'm fucking stoked about them. Because they're gross. Black tubing, purple pants, purple metallic pauldrons. Hell yeah. Look at these ugly fucking things. Look at these horrible, just terrible creatures. Just running full tilt through a no man's land. I used Gene Stealer cult heads and stuck them on the baboon ghoul bodies and just shaved off all the hair. I'm fucking stoked about these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My sweet Metachrist. What is the Metachrist? So in the Trench Crusade Discord, they have a fact section, and in the fact section, one of the facts is, what is the Metachrist? And the answer is, we just don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna paint him up as a traditional orc or use speed paint. Got an artillery witch to prime. Dude, artillery witches are fucking cool. I definitely think when the Kickstarter drops, I'm gonna wind up buying Heretic Legion minis. Because I really love all those designs and don't really want to convert my own. But I'm having a lot of fun converting horrible body horror creatures. So I think my plan is to just fully convert and sculpt all of my Black Grail guys, and then just also get some like official Heretic Legionnaires. They're fucking cool. And probably also other ones, because like Trench Crusade is one of those rare games where actually every faction looks really fun. And I would love to do Iron Sultanate as well as other things. Yeah, basically, I just want one of each warband, you know. And I haven't really felt like that in a game in a while. Like when Warcry was just chaos stuff, that was how I felt. So like way back when it first got released. Very close to being roped into a faction for bullcrud. It's basically Titanfall, the tabletop game. Oh yeah, that is right up your alley. Who's who's producing that? I know I've like I heard about it because of Uncle Adam on Tabletop Minions, but I don't know who's making it or what they're associated with or anything, you know? Look out. Who are the people? No idea. Okay. Cool. They're just their own guys. That looks a lot like AI art. I fucking hate that I have to double take every time I see art nowadays. Hmm. Huh. I return. Yeah. There's a yeah. That it looks up your alley as far as the mechs go. Enemy spotted. I do not know enemy spotted. So it's great to have you back. I realized I painted my first BattleTech mini, and I realized in the process of painting my first BattleTech mini that there's like a particular scale of mech model that I always didn't like, but couldn't put my finger on why. And now that I've painted a BattleTech mini, I know why. And it's because they look like toys. Like, I did my best to paint just a fucking grimy, weirdo BattleTech mini, and it just wound up looking like a weird small action figure. And I just could not get into it once I realized that that's like just this scale of it was just it's weird. I don't like it. But I want to see the minis. Show me the minis. Because I actually don't know what the minis look like. Fuck off. Stop trying to make me give you my email. I just want to see the models. Where's the show me mechs? Are those are all people? Are there mechs too? Oh yeah, there you go. There's some mechs. There's a mech or two. Yeah, that looks right up your alley, Drew. Those proportions don't look toyetic like Battletech does. I like those. They're definitely more tactical than my vibe, but looks cool. Fuck. So I'm remembering now that I need to respond to the chat about Starforged. And I just didn't do it yesterday because I was busy and felt overwhelmed by existing. But I might do it today because I'm still busy, but I feel less overwhelmed. I mean, I figured I wasn't gonna like lose a friend over it. It's just like you're here and I'm thinking about it, so I wanted to, you know, let you know. If I was gonna lose a friend over that, that'd be fucking weird. It's a weird thing to lose a friend over. We didn't even have like a cool political argument. Thought about telling June? Ooh. I know if you tell her this week, the answer will automatically be no. Because she's super fucking stressed out between work and preparing for her competition on Sunday. But oh, to get me in trouble. Here I thought you were being like a nice, inclusive person, and you were actually just trying to make my life difficult. All right, Zoe, I get it. I mean, you can do that. If you ever actually definitely need to reach me in an emergency, reach out to June, and I will know that you've reached out to me and that I need to react. And I mean anything. If there's ever anything that's an emergency that I need to be aware of, probably tell you. Oh yeah. Flow catch bodies like it's COVID-19. All right. I fuck with this.
It's always time for plunst.
Damn right it is. All right, then now that I'm thinking about it, we are gonna leave off on a wash after this. Minis are going well. I decided to work on just 10 instead of all 20, which is a decision I've made many times, and you'd think I'd just remember that I've decided that's the right way to paint. But no. But yeah, got some flesh work. Almost halfway done. Maybe a little past halfway. I haven't really decided. But when I finish highlighting this guy, we're gonna drop a sepia wash on everybody, and then we're gonna raid out. Because I got a long ass stream tomorrow, and I do not want to have a regular length stream today. Thank you, thank you. All right. Ow, sharp. Owie! It's been a minute since I triggered the sharp counter. Yo, tomorrow's gonna be just fucking silly. Wow, my nose is so drippy today. Fucking tired of allergies. Tomorrow's gonna be very silly. Is that Johnny Cash? No, it's Sam Elliott. Okay. I did not expect to hear Sam Elliott singing. Why is that almost better? I mean, I'm fucking with it. Imagine if Johnny Cash had Sam Elliott's mustache. What a powerful force he would have been. It's actually his mustache that's singing. Sam Elliott doesn't actually act, it's the mustache on him that acts. Okay, fuck. I just made that joke and I realized it's been made before. So, if anyone watches Dungeons and Daddies, you know exactly who I'm thinking of. Or watches, listens to. Clover! What's up, buddy? But there's a character who it turns out gets a magical mustache, and then they reveal like partway through the show that the mustache is like straight up controlling the character like a parasite or like Venom. I've never seen his mouth move, so all the acting is coming through the mustache. Yeah, and the eyebrows. He does have fucking eyebrows like hell. Eating a lemon pie, drinking chai tea with almond milk in it. That sounds really nice. Yeah, it's the facial hair. My facial hair is very powerful. My dad always told me, I have the mustache, so I make the rules. And I never really believed him until I had a mustache. And I was like, yeah, okay, I get it. I understand. You are absolutely, absolutely not the one who makes the rules. But it makes you feel like you do. I want pie too. I could go for some fucking pie. God damn, give me pie. Um, my favorite pie is bourbon pecan. Specifically specifically bourbon pecan made by my wife. Oh, Zoe, you do not need to be anxious about Monster of the Week. We've only played one session. Like the timing of life has been chaotic enough that we've actually only played a single session. Uh so we have done like next to nothing. We found some scary stuff and left it at that, honestly. So you're basically coming in at the beginning. Oh, key lime is good. Key lime's good. I really like blueberry pie also. Apple pie is all right. Apple pie is probably like my least favorite pie that I've had, but yeah, berry pies are really where it's at. Tomato pie is a nice savory pie, not pizza, but specifically tomato pie. So good. Ooh, tomato chicken pie sounds good. Like a chicken pot pie. Fair heads up warning. We have ads coming in about 2 minutes. I am disregarding them and painting right through them because we will be rating out after I finish painting. After I finish these washes on these guys. Shepherd's pie? Oh fuck yeah, shepherd's pie. Especially when they do the fucking cheesy potatoey crust on top just right. Oh, that's the hardest thing about it. Is getting that crust on top right. Like I've made a lot of shepherd's pie, but I've not perfected that crust yet. Chocolate caramel pecan sounds amazing. Homemade cheesecake pie when the custard is more pie filling texture. I've never had cheesecake pie, but that sounds like my new favorite dessert. It sounds like I know what to ask my wife for my birthday. because she usually makes me a bourbon pecan pie, but I think this year I might ask for a cheesecake pie. And if she gets confused, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, Clover told me about it. Ask her, I guess. Pie, please. Need pie now. Money, pie me. Pie me now. Pie me now kind of has a different connotation to it in retrospect. Strap me down and feed me pie. Strap me down and pie me, baby. Heyo. This is an 18+ stream. Partner's family has a recipe on the cousin's side and will not share the recipe yet. It sounds like you need to fuck a family member and prove that you're worth getting that recipe. That's such a fucked up thought to have, but it was the first thought I had. Apparently, that's what I would do if I had someone holding a recipe hostage over me. This track has like some nice sort of folk horror vibes to it. I fuck with that. Don't have legal vows on partner yet? Yeah, but I mean, what does the law really mean anyway? It's just made up. Laws are just threats enacted by the police. Like I have a whole mug about how unreasonable laws are and how you shouldn't trust cops. I got raw dogged by laws the other day. That sounds kind of hot, but I know that it's not. So what happened? Catholic church going family. Gross. No, just kidding. Well, not kidding, but you know. So it goes. Not everybody can be perfect in every way. Got pulled over for not having a front plate and expired tags. I think it's wild that there are states where front plates aren't required. Like that's ludicrous to me. But also that's a pain in the ass, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Like only having rear plates on your car feels a lot like only having half of your fucking ID on you. Haven't had a front plate since I bought the car 3 years ago. I think they're cracking down now because they're bringing back red light cameras. Ah. See, I know that there's only rear plates in Louisiana because my last car before the one I have now was from Louisiana and didn't have front plates, and I got pulled over all the time for not having front plates. Even though I had my front plates in my front window, cops would always be like, no front plates, and I would just point to them in the window, and they'd be like, okay, you can get off with a warning. And then eventually I actually got a ticket for not having front plates, so I zip tied them to my front of my car. And that's my story about owning a Prius. Alrighty. That is a bunch of Goatman skin ready to get painted when I come back to it next. Louisiana is, as far as I know, yes, I agree. Now, I haven't been there, but everything you've said and everything I've heard from other people, Louisiana sounds fake. It sounds like a myth. There's no way Louisiana is real. Okay, I had to think about the lyrics there. He says, strap yourself in, my kids. And my thought at first was that meant strap yourself into my children. But clearly he meant strap yourself in, comma, my kids. It has to be New Orleans is there? Yeah. Feels like I'm living in a fairy tale land if everyone was high on a bad trip. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. All right, who is online right now? Who are we going to raid into? Ramius is on, Luna Bacon is on, Zambies is on. Dude, let's ooh, but Micah's on. So many people are on. Pyro? My brain doesn't know who Pyro is, even though I'm probably following them. Thought of something. Do you have crab sunglasses? Not to my knowledge, but I did just get a fresh delivery of sunglasses, and I have not checked what they are. I'm going to find out what they are, presumably on stream tomorrow when people redeem 15 pairs of sunglasses or whatever. Darth, thanks for hanging out for another wonderful stream. Zoe, thanks for hanging out. Y'all, all of y'all. Zoe, Mel, Darth, Clover. You're all wonderful. I love you all. I don't know who the fuck we want to raid. Maybe nobody? Jamie? All right. The overwhelming votes for Jamie, so let's fucking go. Of course Jamie's in BRB. But that's how it goes, you know? Y'all already know tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be playing games, hanging out, giving away minis, giving away RPG slots, giving away love and affection. I will be on at noon Eastern time. I will be streaming until approximately midnight Eastern time, unless something really good or really bad happens, you know? Because it's my 3rd stream anniversary. I've been doing this for 3 fucking years. I'm doing it full time? No, just in general for 3 fucking years. That's so wild. Okay, cool. She's coming back. Thank you. It's a weird milestone. I'm gonna spend so much of tomorrow like crying and thanking you all for being wonderful. So I'm gonna save that for tomorrow and like reminiscing and just thinking about stuff. Saving it for tomorrow. Today we're gonna raid Jamie. What is there to say? What else is there to say, rather? I don't know. I love y'all. You're great. You should find something sweet and eat it before today is over. Doesn't have to be now. Probably could be later. Eat something sweet on my behalf, because I told you to.
And the sound alerts are working. They're working right. I haven't been it. And a pomegranate seltzer? I've got